Welcome to Kumbasoft DPAA tutorials. This tutorial is about creating simple count and duration monitors against a service for which no count or duration monitors may already be created. Sometimes you just want a simple way to see how many transactions are coming through or how long they're taking overall, and that's the purpose of this function of DPAA. So be sure to set your video playback to high definition, and though some visual details of DPAA may have changed since this video was created, the functionality will remain the same. So what I've done is I've started up DPAA. I've got a couple of appliances selected. I'm only focusing on a domain here, though you can focus on as many domains as you want at a time. I've also got a number of object types selected here, so we can quickly see that, and based upon the search pattern, we can quickly see that no other objects have yet been created. In other words, noticing right now that some of these things like message types and message matchings aren't showing. The other thing I can show you here, if I select all these services and I go to the hamburger menu over on the right, I can manage multi-protocol gateway count monitors by selecting that option, and then we get a screen where we could manually create some things here if we wanted to, associate monitors or remove monitors that may already be there. Why this screen is showing us a blank screen because currently no count monitors are configured against the multi-protocol gateways I have selected. Likewise, I can right mouse click, so you can use the hamburger menu or the right mouse click, and I can go to duration monitors and we can see the same thing. We would see all the duration monitors associated with these multi-protocol gateways, but right now there aren't any. And so that's what we're going to go about doing, is creating a set of them right away. So now that I have all my multi-protocol gateways selected, and they can be any service type, I'm going to right mouse click and I'm going to create simple count duration monitors for the selected objects. So what DPAA is going to do is it's going to go through and it's going to create the matching types, the message types, it's going to create the monitors, it's going to associate them with the services, and it's going to save the configurations when done. So in other words, we can see here that we created a message matching type called DPAA match all and another one called DPAA type all. Likewise, we have created the count and duration monitors. We added them to the services, and we're saving the config. And you can see it happening across both appliances if you look very closely. When I get back to this, I can go back to this screen and I can say, okay, let me go look at my count monitors now. So I'm going to pull this same menu option up so we can get an idea of what this looks like. And now you can see that I do have count monitors associated with these services. So the way this screen displays to you is you see the appliance, you see the domain or domains if we had more than one domain, but we do have more than one domain because we're working against more than one appliance. We had the service, in this case it's a multi-protocol gateway. We had the type, which is either count or, well, in this case it's always going to be count monitor. And then you can see the name that we're talking about, the object name. So this is the Bravo service count all, Bravo service count errors, and that's in production 1. It's in this appliance, and then we see it again. Then we see the Charlie service in both appliances as well. Likewise, we can go over to the duration monitors. I'll use the hamburger menu. This doesn't matter whether you use a hamburger menu or right mouse click. It's the same exact menu and the functionality is the same. But you can see here that we have a couple of duration monitors called duration all that have been created against the different multi-protocol gateways. So that makes things very, very easy and very easy to deal with. We created a bunch of objects right away, and we made things very, very simple in terms of creating those different objects. If I search all the objects now, you'll be able to see the different object types that we were all looking at. You can see that there's quite a number of more objects here. And so that's exactly what you would expect to be able to see. And DPAA created all of this in just a mouse click after selecting your multi-protocol gateways. So you can see how efficient it is and how helpful it is in helping you establish those object types when you're using DPAA. So that's it for this video. If you want more tutorials or more information, go out to www.kumbasoft.com. This is the only place too where you can legally or rightfully download the application, and that's the only place you should download it from, and it's the only place you should also go and request a license. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.